I am the problem. I went on a date with this guy and he was like, it's getting late. Do you want to come back to my place? And I was like, sure, but I'm not going to sleep with you. Like, that's not happening. And he was like, that's totally fine. Just come over. And I was like, cool. So I go to his place. He respects my wishes. He's so nice. He cuddles me all night. And I'm like, are you gay? Like, what? And like, I just wanted him to like try, and then for me to be like, no, you know what I mean? I wasn't gonna sleep with him. But I just, now I feel ugly. This is what.
I wonder if guys ever look at a woman who is beautiful and then she opens her mouth and then he's like, what a shame.
All the time. To the girl in the beginning, I've had a situation like that when I was like 21. This chick wanted me to come over to move furniture, wanted me to come over watch shows, and wanted me to cuddle. But gets mad when I keep trying to feel on her. And I said, I can't do this. So she gets even more upset and decides to, drop me off. I was a bum back then. I was coming up, 21. Only had one job ever. And I was done after that. I said, cut my losses. Then this chick comes showing up at my house. I'm still living with my parents, getting ready to, go to school. And she comes to the house trying to plead her case or whatever. I was like, no, it's okay. You don't want to do nothing. Bye. And instantly from that moment, I was like, you play games. Sometimes y'all just got to cut them off. Because they want to be irresistible, but want you to behave at the same time. I don't believe in male friends or kicking it. Like, you know what adults do. You know what I'm here for. It's your boy Project J, and if you read the title, we get into that video right now.
When I was 14, I had a train ran on me by 3 senior boys in high school. I was 14, one was 17, another was 17, and one was 16 years old. When I was 14, I got bullied a lot, so I didn't have any friends in school, and my home life was no better than my school life. I was the black sheep of my family, and I was severely mistreated in my home, and I was left out, neglected, and bullied in school. I walked to school every day by myself with my headphones in, listening to my music, and I walked home every day by myself. I never bothered anyone. I never talked to anyone. I was a very shy child. These boys were extremely handsome and very popular in school, and they also happened to have to walk every day to school, to and from. And one day, they decided to start speaking to little old me. Now, you have to understand my perspective at this time. I was a nobody and nothing, both in school and in my home life. Nobody gave a damn about me, to the point teachers had to bring food to school, groceries for me at one point in time. And all of a sudden, the popular boys were coming up to me and talking to me while we were walking home to school together. Not only were they popular, they were attractive. All the girls wanted them. They were in ROTC, they played sports, they were light-skinned, they had the curly hair, the best fits, the flyest Jordans, and they were talking to me? With my raggedy clothes, with my hand-me-downs, with my hot waters, with my hair all over my head, with my funky armpits? I felt like I was dreaming. I couldn't believe it. Like, this could finally be my chance. I could finally have some friends. I could finally be part of the popular crowd. I could finally be in.
Stop right there. To any young girls, to women in general, guys aren't trying to be your friends. It's just this. No, that's some L to the G, or L to the T. What the stuff? Where's your father? Maybe your father could have told you that.
Right? They told me that I was cool. That they wanted me to come over and play games with them. So that's what I did. One day I followed them home. I walked right down the street with them to their house. And I went inside to play Call of Duty with them. I remember their home was much different from my home life. Their mom was in the kitchen cooking. Their aunts were in there. They was all chit-chatting. They offered me a plate. Their brothers and cousins were all in the room playing together. I was so amazed. I felt so welcomed. I felt so at home. I thought to myself, I never want this feeling to stop. I don't want to go back home to where I was at and get cussed out, yelled, and abused. This is amazing. I got new friends and maybe even a new family too. We played Call of Duty until the sun went down, and then his mom told me I needed to go home. As I was going home, he told me, come back. I'll sneak you in so that we can play the game some more. When it started to get dark, I obviously had to head back home. But as I was getting ready to leave, he came up to me and said, come back tonight. I'll sneak you in so we can play more of the game. 14-year-old me. Oh, I don't want to play more of the game with one of the most popular boys in school. Come on now. So that's what I did. I came back. And we played the game. And then he leaned over and he touched me. And he kissed me. And he told me I was pretty. In my mind, it was like someone blew my head off. The popular boy in school just told me I was pretty and kissed me and likes me. That's what he's telling me. He likes me. Fast forward and he's got my clothes off and we're doing the whoop-de-woo and I'm completely vulnerable. And as we're doing it and he turns me over and tells me to get on my hands and knees and arch my back, I hear the door crack open. I look up in shock, gasp, thinking his mom has called us and we're about to be in so much trouble, but nope. It's his brother.
Okay. Okay, where are your parents? Where's your father? Or could your mother provide you with a father that wanted to be there? Oh my God. I don't know whether to be sad or consider this the origin stories of 304s.
He never stopped stroking me as his brother walked in, and I sat there in disbelief, my mind racing. Mind you, I hadn't even had sex really before this. You know, a couple of little playful things here and there, but this was really my first full time going all the way. So now I'm wondering what's going on. Why hasn't he stopped? Do I stop? Do I lay here? Do I tell him to stop? I don't really know. His brother walks in.
Even though I don't really believe her, but you know how some people ask you, how was your first time? That has to be in reverse. If it was a guy and another girl come want to join, you having a great time. Men enjoy the moment. Women become the victims. Yeah.
He never stops stroking, and then he leans down and whispers in my ear, can my brother get a turn? I don't really know what to say. I don't know what to do. Do I say no? Do I say yes? I mean, I should say no, right? Can your brother get a turn? I don't even know your brother, but I finally have some friends. And their family's really nice to me. I hate to mess this up. So him and his brother get a turn. But then the door cracks open again. And here comes his cousin. Ain't no fun unless we all...
I did not hear that part. So it was more than two. Oh. Dang, you throwing a party for three. Or more. Let me continue. This. Wow. 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 And then she gonna turn herself into the victim. But at 14, take your ass home. Simple.
And here comes his cousin. Ain't no fun unless we all get some, right? That's what they told to me. I'll spare you all the details of my sad sob story, but let's just say fast forward, everyone has their fun, I guess. And it's time for me to go home. And I'm confused and I'm ashamed. And I don't really have anybody I can talk to about it. I don't know what I just did, and I don't even know if I liked what I just did. Anyways, because I know this video is getting long and you guys probably don't want to hear all the details. Long story short, back then, I didn't realize that I was a victim. I didn't realize that that was a manipulation tactic. I didn't realize I was targeted. Back then, I was just ashamed.
When he kissed you or when you took your clothes off, did you become a victim? It's stuff like that to where they accept that you're a victim. When you're a guy and you willingly take your clothes off, are you still a victim? Or is it only women? No damn victim. You went back to the house. 14 though. 14. Ain't no damn victim, no. I don't even know what to say about that. Like, you throwing parties.
I felt like I had been a whore, a harlot. I felt disgusting. I felt like it was my fault. I felt like I should have moved smarter. And I also, in the same breath, felt like, finally, somebody loves me. Somebody wants me. Finally, I'm pretty enough. Finally, I'm good enough. And it was two confusing different feelings. And now that I'm older, I really understand what was going on. And I'm just making this video to spread awareness for the other girls that may have had the same thing happen to them, or may have gone through similar things and were always too ashamed to bring it up or speak their truth. You were a victim.
That's enough of that bull. You're a victim. So maybe tell these women, guys don't want to be your damn friends. I wish I had some female friends like that when I was in high school. Except I had a damn girlfriend for 3 years. I could have had a lot of friends. A lot of friends. But damn, I was loyal to a girl who wanted to twerk on people at parties. Or maybe she was a victim. She was a victim, yeah. Let me know what y'all think. And I know I might sound messed up, but you know not to be alone or going to people's house. This is how women will be there, not leave, then complain when something happens, even though they participated. They'll change their words up. Yeah.